The conflict in Ukraine, all world with us. With us, whom with us? The Ukrainian regime or Russian? Let's look at the facts. What countries support Russia and what countries support the Ukrainian regime? Some in Ukraine think that the entire world supports them. Okay, let's break it down and see what countries support the Ukrainian regime. America, Canada, and most European countries support Ukrainian regime, some verbally and some with weapons. Some countries, such as Hungary, have a duplicitous position. Hungary doesn't allow any weapons to come through their country. Serbia supports Russia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina has a duplicitous role as well. Israel has a duplicitous role also. Israel doesn't want to ruin the relationship with Russia and will try to maneuver in between all the way to the end. And the tension between Israel and the Ukrainian regime arose after Ukrainian nationalists killed a citizen of Israel when he was trying to evacuate from Ukraine. What about other big countries in the world? The following countries support Russia. Countries of Latin America, Mexico, Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil, as well as Egypt, South Africa, Turkey, all countries in the Middle East, Arabian Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Iran, India, and China. China understands the situation and supports Russia at 200%. Moldavia and Georgia also support Russia. However, the Ukrainian regime had big hopes that Moldavia and Georgia would support Ukrainian regime, but this didn't happen. And now, when you know the facts, I have a question for you. The majority of big countries in the world support whom? Russia or the Ukrainian regime? In reality, Europe is small. It has less than 20% of the world's population and holds less than 50% of the world economy. What does it mean? This means that most countries that support Russia understand the real conflict. They understand where is the real conflict. And the real conflict is not the conflict between the Ukrainian regime and Russia. The real conflict is between America, Russia, and China over the changing world influence.